addicted to the shindig. Chop top, he says I'm gonna win big. Can't stop addicted to the shindig. Chop top, he says I'm gonna win big. Can't stop addicted to the shindig. Chop top, he says I'm gonna win big. Can't stop.
Most purest, most rawest form, most flawless, most hardest, most honest, known artist. Chip off the old block, but old
Welcome to Left Turn Broadcasting, coming at you live, Pismo Beach, California. Woo! We're gonna be having some fun tonight, folks. We got the All-Star Race for Front Row Racing. It's gonna be an epic turnout here on this one. We got the best, the absolute best of Front Row Racing, gonna be putting it down at the world's fastest short track. It is Iowa, folks. Oh, yes. You're looking at it's about a 0.878 miles race track when it comes to the lengthwise. You're looking at 11 and 14 degrees of banking, so some decent banking, a wide track, and a lot of fun in this matter. It is going to be pretty epic stuff when it comes to the showing. And above all of this stuff here, folks, we have basically a 100% race getting kicked off for us right now. So it's going to be a long one. We're going to be in for the long haul. It's going to be pretty epic all the way through and through. And I am stoked to watch this thing all unfold. All right, let's go ahead and bring up, let's see if we got Easy E. Easy, you got me in the booth here, bud? All right, give us one moment, folks, while we bring up Easy E here, see if we can get him up on comms. There he is. All right. Oh, doing fantastic, Easy. You ready for this thing or what, man? So we got Iowa. It's going to be a short track. We got a who's who on this lineup today, and it's going to be pretty epic when I think when it comes to this talent level and how fast these guys are going to go, one, and then of course you know how consistent and clean these guys are going to be too. So I think it's going to be pretty epic, you know, when it comes to their talent and abilities to get this thing done. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's a wide track, and there's going to be a multitude of different lanes and abilities to run with this. Let's go around the track real quick while we get a moment here and check out old Iowa here. Actually, new Iowa. Hasn't been around for a long minute, but yeah, this is a Rusty Wallace design track here, so designed by a racer. And for racers, of course. I love it. Here we go. All right, so we got a little Iowa action, a little buzz over here. From a, you know, so you'll see these again, 11 to 14 degree bankings on these turns, wide track, 7/8 of a mile, short track, but it is the fastest. So I was noticing when it comes to Xfinity, they run on straightaways up to about 150, 160, and then in the turns, they were in the middles of like 115, 120. Not a lot of drop off there. And so they're scooting, and I'm really interested to see what the Cup guys are going to be able to report back on their times tonight, and their speeds, of course. So going to be some pretty good showings when it comes to that one. Now, again, like we were mentioning here, we have a multitude of different lanes when it comes to Iowa. You're going to have that bottom lane, you're going to have that middle groove, you're going to have that outside. Look for all of these lanes to be used as we go into the Rusty Wallace experience now. I'm going to take us for a quick lap around side by side of Iowa here. So grab a quick gander on this one. They always do a pretty decent job on demonstrating this track. You're also going to see the side-by-side style of racing that we're going to be enduring tonight. And that high line, those crossover passes, how one guy's going to shoot in pretty hard, push up the track. The guy's going to whoa up a little bit early, and then he's going to dive underneath him, and they're going to cross over on exit. There's going to be a lot of that tonight. Also look for those tires to be very crucial in this track. You're going to see cars go through a multitude of transitions. And what I mean by transition is you're going to see a lot of these cars start off tight. They want to push into the wall, on entry and exit and whatnot, and rotating through. Now, as they get a little through their run, their car starts to free up and starts to turn and make it through, getting a good line, not snapping loose, anything like that, not pushing into the wall. Then comes the later part of that green run. Per se, we stay green. You have that loose off. And you're going to see a lot of loose off 2 as we go across start finish line right here. We're going to come into 1 and 2. And I will just kind of nail it out to you as we come out. So you're going to dive into this thing, keeping it low. You see him on the outside holding tough. Coming outside here. Now this is when you're going to snap loose off. Whoop, and you're going to try to get that thing. If you got a guy outside of you, ooh, that can be some bad news bears all day. But, if you clear outside, you might be able to walk that thing up. Again, coming out of 3 and 4 now. This one's a little bit wider of a turn, so you have a little more grace-ish coming out of there. You're screaming down you're getting high. You're getting really high as you can up to the top and doing this long apex thing into 1 and 2. Thus trying to keep this thing. You see him cross over there, dive to the bottom, coming out to the outside. And again, we hope to see this style right here throughout the entire night of just crossovers, back and forth runs. Get to the outside, save your tires, and then burn those tires up towards the end of the stage best you can. And who can hold on to it. Man, nice demonstration there by Rusty Wallace. Let's go ahead and bring this over to our FR starting lineup tonight. All right, front row racing starting lineup coming at us here in just a moment. All right, let's see what we got here at old Iowa here. All right, so like I said, world's fastest short track right here. It even says it on the wall, by the way, folks. And we're going to introduce Scotty B. Even though he's not going to make it tonight, he is unfortunately going to miss tonight's race. I thought I'd still call him out being our points leader and kicking some butt when it comes to his consistency and speed. So really stoked here for him. Got Clashing sitting in that second position, 51 Gibbs Toyota. He is a 4-time winner, 4-time pole sitter in a row. Great job second in points. Flash 9 in that third position, that 47 RCR car. He's got that 1 win, 292 points, sitting third in points, fighting tough right there. Yeah, but the 2 are starting to pull ahead. Long shots in the number 4 car, or no, a 4th position in the 19 Gibbs Toyota. I'm sorry, but he is doing a strong job as well, staying right there in pace with the top 3. We got my man Mucka. Look at this guy. Consistency all the way through is paying off. That 2 Penske Ford CEO of Front Row Racing in that 5th place starting position and 5th place in points. Great job for him. Got McLevin. All right, McLevin in that 10 Stewart Haas Ford. He has 1 win so far this season, sitting 6th in points, and he's looking to better that. We're going to see what he has to offer for us tonight in this All-Star race. Field Filler coming in that 7th position, 7th in points. That 5 Hendrick Chevy has himself 1 win so far, but he's still challenging it pretty tough, being consistent and staying in that top 10. Got JWoww is back. He's been making his drive through the points throughout this season. Started late when it comes to his points rally, but he's in that 51 Penske Ford, making his way in 8th position right now. True Death in that 3 RCR Chevy. He's in that 9th position and 9th place in points, doing himself fine job, staying in that top 10, and I've been floating back and forth into the top 5. Bad Fast Marley getting her done in that 12 Penske Ford, rounding out our top 10 in points, trying to be as consistent as he can, make it happen, and get it done in the garage as well. Captain Cootie fan vote in that number 6 Ford. He has done himself a phenomenal job making his way through the ranks. Consistency is playing a great role with his speed, so great job to him moving it up through the field. Pittman no longer the rook. He's in 11 Toyota Gibbs, and he's doing himself a pretty fine job as well. Another vote in here, so he was the fan vote in. Deadman won in, got his win in with Lynch in that race-off they had last night. So great race, awesome job they got done over there. And, of course, seizing the opportunity to make it happen, and Lynch in that 20 car. So see Deadman in the 37, Lynch in the 20. Lynch also strong program throughout the season, doing himself a really, really good job. So stoked there with tonight's lineup here. Smaller field, but only the best here. So we hope to see a lot of that aggressive side-by-side racing. Let's go ahead and jump over to our national anthem, and we'll be back here in just a moment. All right, folks, we are back, and we're ready to crank up these engines here. Let's go ahead and get these drivers all fired up. Drivers of Front Row Racing, you all-star guys, let's see what you got for us tonight at the world's fastest speedway. Fire them up. Start them engines. All right, folks, looks like we're going to fire up these guys, get them all warmed, get them out there on track, and we're going to be coming to you with all the action. Again, this is going to be a long race, so I hope you got all your shenanigans with you, because we're going to be getting it done. All right, folks, we'll be back with you in just a few minutes for the start of tonight's all-star race for Front Row Racing.
Welcome to a world where you can feel more. A world where you can see with sound. A world where you can feel force at your fingertips. Welcome to a new world of immersion.
PlayStation. race? Ready, set, go.
Green flag is in the air.
All right, folks, we are back. Welcome to Front Row Racing All-Star Race. This is Left Turn Broadcasting coming at you live. You got Tron here in the booth, a.k.a. Chris Paul Hamus. And then, of course, we got my man Easy E in this guy tonight, going to keep me company and hopefully call out this race. We shouldn't have too much of back running back here because we have some of the best, should be most of the best right here in the track tonight. So we're going to see on the world's fastest speedway. Easy, got a copy?
I've got a copy.
All right, buddy. All right, so here we go. Green, green, green. Let's drop this all-star race, yeah? And here we go, folks. It's going to be a long one, so kick back and relax because we're up in green. Look at this go right now. We got the 51 clashing 4 poles in a row. It just sings poetic for him to start back out in front again for the 5th time in a row. I'm sure he's getting accustomed to it as he's roaring through this thing right now. He's up and gone. All right, do look as if we got a few cars starting to line up a little bit toward the bottom. It's gonna be a long race. We don't need to see a lot of aggressiveness off the start of this thing, but we're gonna put it in the middle right here of Mucka right now in that 2 car outside of field filler in that 5 car. Everyone getting these things warmed up. So look for these cars to and that. Don't forget I said these cars have transition periods. So look for these cars to be pushing pretty bad right now and shooting up the track and other cars that may have it set good underneath them. Right now we're mid-pack with Mucka in that 2 car, that Penske Ford, and he's got a lot of company. Everybody holding a great job so far, side by side. Look like we styled up nice right now. Still a lot of side-by-side action toward the back here. Looks like we got Captain Cootie on the bottom and possible 3 car. True death right there.
Yep.
All right. Yep. Oh, a little bit of contact between the 20, I believe, and the 3 car. So that's a little early for that. Or no, I'm sorry. That was Captain Cootie in the 6th. So a little bit of contact there. True moved up the track just ever so slightly. Hopefully that wasn't a lot of any damage. What do you got for Deadman?
Deadman is side by side with True Death right now.
Oh yeah. Right there, we'll drop it on Captain Cootie. We're right there in the middle of all of this action.
Got a good line back here.
Yeah, Deadman's starting to maneuver his way through, starting from the back, and we'll see what he can generate throughout this entire long run. Let's go and jump back over to the leaders real quick and see what we have moving up forward here. See, now everybody's looking up front. So it does look as if we have the 51 of Clash and still in that lead, kind of trying to take off a little bit. But here we go. We got Flash 9 in the 47 right there on his 6. And then, of course, the 19 of Longshot in that Gibbs
huge
Toyota.
lag in the back.
Got a little bit of technical problems, but we'll be all right. They'll manage it through. It's a long race. Looking back here on McLovin in that 10 car, sitting right there with Marley in that 6th position. Marley in that top 5, holding it strong and steady right now as he's making his way out of 4. All these cars seem to be okay at the moment, but we're going to look for this as this run continues to watch these guys and see what's going to happen to their cars. Are they going to start pushing? Are they going to start snapping loose? And who's going to be able to drive it and control it? There's going to be the other great question. That's going to show the driver in them. Bill Philly in the 7th position, starting to gain a little strength now on the that front, that middle 3 group right there, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Got himself going nicely in 7th position. Captain Cootie moving himself up into 8th position. Mucka into that 9th position right now. All right, let's get on board with Marley for a minute, right around in 5th place. Let's sit in his car and see how this thing's cooperating or not cooperating. It looks like it's cooperating nicely right now, as he's sitting firmly behind the 21 car of JWoww. Wow, beautiful run, great line. Let's see how this thing's going to arc in. He's going to come wide, come to the bottom, get that thing to stick, roll back in that throttle right there on the line, come out aggressively as much as he can, at least, because you want to save them tires. But at least he's not pushing. This is a good setup, good platform for his car here. Oh my goodness, the 51's around. Oh no.
Oh, 51 of clashing.
Yep, 51 is around. We saw him snap loose. I don't know if there's any contact there, or maybe that was just his car. We are still under green. It was a 1-car incident. It looks like the 51 of clashing is back going, and has lost himself tremendous time on track. He's going to have to wait until stage 2 to possibly get all this back. But at least it doesn't look like there's a lot of damage to his car. Let's go and look over his car real quick. I think he's clean and clear.
Yeah. Whoever finishes last on stage, at the end of stage 1, goes to first place for the beginning of stage 2.
That's right. So we do have the invert. It's a little surprise for everybody.
Humongous. That was a ginormous lag from Deadman.
Just having some technical difficulties out there. Hopefully these drivers will be okay. And it's a long, it's a long race.
Servers.
Yeah, it's a long race. So what's going to happen here is that they're going to, they're going to see who's maybe having some tech, and they'll negotiate their way around it. I'm sure there's a lot of communications between the drivers on track about that. So hopefully they'll be able to, just work it into the program and adjust to it. These drivers are that good. All right, let's get a little bit, let's go back to the leader now. See, Marley has moved his way forward as we looking and gonna try to find our leader real quick.
The leader would be Long Shot.
Here we go, bringing up some Long Shot here. There he is. Long Shot in that 19 car.
Right behind him is Flash 9. They got some hot rods on track tonight.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, but it's also going to be that long run that we're looking for as well. Oh, there it is.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, my tracker kind of failed on me for a second. Now it's coming back up. All right, there we go. Our tracking tonight's brought to us by McLovin RC, and he's doing himself a pretty good job, keeping us up to date on what's going on track. But luckily for us, having these multitude of abilities to watch a bunch of different programs at once, it's given us the opportunity to hopefully, bring it as correct as we can. And we are coming up to 50 laps remaining in our stage 1. Wow, 50 laps. So yeah, as we have a battle for the lead now, 47 of Flash 9's making his way on the bottom with the 19 on the outside. That's Long Shot trying to make it happen. So far.
Oh, here he comes.
So far, still side by side, holding strong on the outside. You get a lot of momentum out there. And not let that
huge run by the 47.
But look at the 19. Ooh,
he's
47
coming.
Gets it, but here comes the 19, utilizing the draft a little bit, trying to get to the outside. Looks like the 47 is going to get underneath him, get past him, and clear him.
Run. Good job by Flash 9.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice pass there. That was textbook. Sitting low, took him a minute, nice and patient. Where he needed to be. He needed to work him on the bottom there for a little bit, make sure he was going to clear him on that exit. Did so without any kind of contact or disrupting that basically the time on track they're fighting for right now, which is what they want to do. They want to keep that race pace up and fast as possible. Hopefully maybe catching some cars, lap down, thus
Yeah.
limiting the competition toward the end of the race. Now there is a prize pool for this, folks. So the winner is receiving $300. So it's gonna be some impressive stuff. Now
Oh,
I know
yeah.
we probably have some questions about that whole invert of sorts when it comes to our field at the end of each stage. So everyone's probably thinking, oh well, I don't want to be there. I'm not going to be in the front and at the end. I'm a sandbag, Nope. What's going to happen here is that you don't want a sandbag because points are being given to the top 5. So it's advantageous for you to hit that 1 and 2 at the end, get those massive points, those bonus points, because the field is so tight on points this season. Every point's going to matter. So it'd be worth it for you to start in the back on the next stage, getting those stage points. Excuse me.
Battle for 6th. Clashing and Mucka. Side by side for the last lap and a half.
Let's get to them.
Oh, it's over. Clashing finally made the pass.
All right, so Clashin's coming back forward again. So
Yep.
Clashin had himself a little bit of a mishap. In first, spins this thing maybe 10 laps into the run, 15 laps into the run, gets it back a hold of it, pulls some awesome epic driving out, gets it pointed back the right direction, back on track, doesn't pit, he got some bald spots or whatnot, gets those tires cooled off, and he's making his run back again. So now he has passed, I believe Mucka is going to...
Battle for lead.
Oh, there we go. Back at it again here, folks. Hold on. Battle for the lead. And look at this. The party's got a little bigger. J-Well's up in his thing now. All right. Going to go 3-1. Oh, contact by the 47 and a 21.
Good recovery skills.
Yep. Didn't look like there's a lot of damage to the cars in general. Nope. Looked like it maybe just touched a little bit. So it shouldn't hurt their forward, their forward drive much. Hopefully their top end.
Looks like the cars are getting a little tight.
Yeah, but during that battle, the 19 slips right through there. Longshot takes back over the lead, but JWoww now gets himself a hold of that second position and starts to set his sights now on the 19 of Longshot. 47 now trying to get, in that draft and in that line of the 21 and hopefully follow him right there up and pull the same thing that the 19 just did. So once those two start to battle, hopefully Flash Nine will be right there to duck underneath them and take that lead back. Right, great battle that just ensued there. Starting to line up out a little bit more. Let's go through the field. See, we got Flash. Okay, first, of course, the 19 of Longshot in that Gibbs Toyota. We got JWoww in that 21, Penske Ford. We got the 47 of Flash 9. Getting it done in the RCR Chevy. And let's get back a little bit. Okay, we got, we're on him. So McLevin in the 10 car. He is sitting in that 4th position, that Stuart Haas machine.
Clashing and Marley.
Looks like we have field filler in the 5th position here in that 5 car. Getting done for Hendricks.
Great pass.
Captain Cootie 6th place right now. We're seeing pit stops commencing as we speak, as we dropped into Marley, and Marley's dropping into pit lane.
True Death has a little bit of front end damage.
Ooh, and looks like they might have a little scratch on Deadman's car as well.
On the rear end.
On the nose right here, but it doesn't look like it's gonna hurt him too bad. He's making ground. Great battle right here. All right, so we are doing some short pitting, so there's going to be a lot of strategies here. Flash 9's in now. All right, and it looks like the 51 of Clashing's in as well. So here we go with our pit strategies, and Longshot is still our race leader. So we're going to watch our race leader to see where he's going to do and how he's going to negotiate his strategies throughout this first run. All right,
Red man
19's
has
going to
gained
go another
position.
lap around. He has J-Wall right there with him, so I believe these two may sit on the same schedule. We're going to find out here. Now, these are two opposite teams here. You have a Penske and you have a Gibbs. Gibbs in the lead, Penske right there. Now, like I said, there's points and there's cash at the end of this thing. So this is going to be, should be a pretty good finish, I think. So far, a lot of strategies starting to unfold. And now we have, whoa, trying to whoa up here. Both of them coming into pit road, race to pit lane.
Who's gonna get
side
it?
by side.
Ooh.
Oh! It looks like J-Wow got it.
J-Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. What a duke him out just trying to get into pit lane. That was pretty good stuff. All right, get back to Flash 9. He was in that third position. He pitted. But the first person to pit, I believe, was Marley. So we're going to look on our tracker, find out who's where after we cycle through these pit stops.
Cody and Lynch and J-Wow are all on pit road.
All right.
Marley is,
Yep, we got to, and then of course, yeah, Marley already pitted, so both Marley and the 51 at Clashin already got their stop done, and they're gone.
Oh, they did.
So
Okay,
we're looking
okay.
at 31 laps remaining, folks. This thing is winding down. Was it 21 laps remaining? I'll get that for you in just 1 second. Now on their tanks, it looks like they can get about 31 laps on the fuel. 30, 31 laps, something like that. And I don't foresee anybody saving anything here. We got a little bit of a longer stop here for the 10 car. All right, 30 laps remaining. I believe they may be able to make it all the way from here. So maybe this could be a one stop and doner.
We have more pit stops commencing.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and let this whole thing cycle out. We've been watching Marley here and the 51 duke it out. These two were some of the first cars on the pit road. So we're just going to wait for our tracker to catch up to where everybody's going. Now it shows it as Mucka's ducking off as well. Rest of the field be up hitting. $28 laps remaining. And we'll have our field sorted out here in a minute. Let's go ahead and go on board Deadman. Looks like he's got himself a little bit of company ahead of him. Little battle action happened to Captain Cootie right there.
J-Wow passing Flash 9.
Ooh, there's a group.
Yep.
Got him. All right, so this could potentially be our lead group right here. Let's go ahead and stick with them right as we are on this one. Yep, it is our lead group, folks. So the 19 is your race leader again. J-Wow right there on his tail with the 10 car of McLevin now in that third position.
Flash
Oh, no,
9
I'm
right
sorry.
behind him.
He is a lap down at the moment. Sorry, my bad.
Oh.
Yep. So that would put the 19 in first. The 21 going to be trying to take that first from him right now. Here we go. J-Wow underneath him. Side by side. Oh, man. Who's going to take this one? It looked like J-Wow has a preferred line, has the bead on the
He's got
bottom.
the help.
Yep,
Oh,
but
wait,
the 19,
wait.
here he
Oh.
comes. Oh, outside clears them. Now going to be able to utilize more of the track and hopefully can set sail and get out of their grasp. Flashlight sitting there patiently back in that third position, holding tough. See, and that's the other thing as well when it comes to these points. Yeah, some of these guys might be doing really well in points, but due to the fact that Clash and and Scotty B have a little bit of a points lead on everybody. We're talking almost 100 points on third here. These guys want to, these guys, and then from there on back, it's just like a few points here, there. I mean, all the way down. And so everyone's going to want those points to get closer to to those guys, especially per se not like the 19 today. For him to get some points could possibly put him close to that third position, also rocketing him closer to potentially having a shot at that championship at the end. All right, so JWoww now taking over the lead. The 19 sitting in that second position. Man, I looked down for a second. Look what happened. How about that?
This has been a great race so far.
0 cautions. All clean.
0.
All green.
Yep. Doing a great job out there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, lots of fast and really good consistent lines. I mean, everyone's holding their ground. They're if you're on the outside line, they're sticking to the outside line. If you're on the bottom, you're holding the bottom. And they come out side draft like this. Look at that. Drag race down the backstretch. Diving it into 3 and 4. Trying to rock it out of here. Getting her to stick. Side by each. There we go. Couldn't quite get it, but I don't know. That was close at the line. Maybe the 19 was just getting his practice on for the end of this thing. 19 laps remaining, folks. Stage 1's actually clicking off a lot faster than I thought it was going to. I'm thinking it's a long race. Oh no, this is gonna take a minute. And actually not. We're close to being done here in a minute. At least with the first stage. I'm really looking forward to see what kind of times we got at the end of this thing.
Oh yeah, these boys are already on the all-time. I just want to see how much faster they're gonna get.
Yeah. I mean, with this long of a race, they get the chance to really unleash the car. Plus they get some drafting capabilities now, whatever little draft they may have out there. But hey, a fraction of a second is a fraction of a second, especially when you're coming to those all-time boards and how close everything is. Still sitting on our leader here, but everyone's right there.
It's a bunch right there.
Yeah, and then here comes some lap cars now. They're going to play a crucial role. Look at this. Now, how is the 21 gonna make his way through these guys running side by side and having the 19 right there? So we have the 11 of Pittman and the 20 of Lynch. Lynch now getting to the bottom, opening up the outside lane, letting these guys try to get around him. They do, starting to clear him. Now the 11 pushing up. He wants to stay on the lead lap. He understands this. I mean, these laps are counting down. Who knows? Anything can happen here. So Pittman's driving his heart out right now, trying to stay ahead of the 21. I mean, look at him. I would be
so
too.
focused.
Like, go! And then look at this. You got True Death right there up in front of him. He's just like, you hold them off, brother. Hold them off, man. And he's trying right now too. He's like, no, don't get past me. I mean, you go. Look at this. Meanwhile, True Death is like,
Kyle.
Ooh. And of course you got
Kyle Busch relationship right there.
Oh man, but not only. Oh, here he goes, going to clear him now. He got underneath him. He held him off for a minute though. Good job. Oh, 21 coming into pit.
Oh, 19 is your new leader.
All right, so we have pit stops commencing again. So I guess maybe they don't have quite the amount of fuel as I was thinking when it comes to being able to make this run. So look at this. Pittman back under attack again. Oh, right when he thought he was clear. Ha! Nope.
Nope.
Yep, and back at it again. Look at this. 19 coming up on the 11. 11 trying to stay on that lead lapper. Come on, keep it. Go, dude. Hopefully he dodged the bullet once, man. I mean, how many lives this cat got is what I'm wondering. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you got True Death up there still biting off all the rest of his fingernails, hoping his brother's going to take care of business back there and hold him up.
Oh.
Good
19.
run, though. Look at this, though. Rook's really holding on there. No longer the Rook. I'm sorry. Go, Pitt. Pittman doing himself great job. Holding on to that car as well, man. He's like, I mean, the car, it looks like he got a good car, good program. Because he's sticking in front of that 19 like, yo, you block him, Pittman. You go get him.
11.
Yeah. That's right. Oh, here he goes now. He got underneath him. Ooh, maybe, no, not quite contact. Not like that. They're fine.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, that was a little bit. Pittman trying to get there and ruffle his feathers a little bit. Still side by side. Pittman trying to hold on the outside. All right, so now the 19's going to clear him now, finally. And now his brother's all, shoot. Here he comes, you know. But look at Pittman trying to come back at him again.
He wants it.
I know.
Ooh.
He wants to try to get past that leader. But the good thing is, as long as he doesn't get past his brother, he will be the first car a lap down, and we'll get that lap back at the end of stage 1.
Yes, he will be starting first.
So now it's going to be all up to his brother. So, woo! Now here it comes. True Death now. Now the pressure's falling on that 3 car, that RCR Chevy. Got to stay in front of this 19. That way, thus helping out a little bit of Ken back there in the back, and getting him back on that lead lap. Now we're looking at the end of our fuel run here. So we got about 5 laps left in the tanks, around there, 5-6 laps, something like that. So far, tire wear. Left? We have 6 laps remaining. Wow.
6 laps. They are going to be trying to save it.
Oh my goodness, here we go. So we're gonna stay on the 19 here. 6 laps remaining, coming up 5 to go. Now some of them who pitted didn't have the fuel. And some might actually have the fuel. I'm looking at McLovin right now, and he's on spot. He is, he might run out at the finish line. I know that. But he is on spot right now, checking his fuel. I don't know, man. He might run out a little bit before the fuel line, actually. Before the start-finish line.
Yeah, so, maybe.
Yeah, so the 19.
It's a little loose.
19 right now. He's doing his best. But we're still tracking as the 19 there. Yeah, as your race leader. Now, True Death on their attack. He's got himself 3 more laps to hold on. Can he hold on and pass the 19? I know that 11 cars right now is that 3 car's biggest fan. He like, go, True! Keep in front of him, brother! Come on! Because he wants that lucky dog. He really wants that.
On a small track to start on lead lap.
Oh man, absolutely. I mean, he wants his dog barking at the end of this thing.
The 10 is loose.
3 car trying to hold on. This is the battle right here, folks. I mean, we gotta keep it here for a minute. Coming to the end of this thing. We got some pit stops and pit strategies. Ooh, looking like the 10 car a little loose there, trying to hold on to it.
Yep, she's loose.
And that was it. End of stage.
End of stage.
Yep, that was it. End of stage 1. Does look as if Long Shot going to take that one. Stage winner here. And we'll get our lineup here in just a moment.
Pittman gets his lap back.
All right, so we can scroll up forward here. Hopefully,
so does True.
Yep, we got Flash 9 in that 3rd position. Ooh, bummer, missed it. Okay, so it does look. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit under hard. Oh, there we go. Long Shot, Flash 9 clashing. Field Fielder 4th, Cootie in 5th, Deadman 6th, Mucka 7th, Marley 8th, 9th is True Death, and McLovin is 10th. First car lap down, so it does look as if he's going to get himself that lap back, and Pittman going to have to wait until the next one.
So Clashin made it all the way back from last place after his spin out to 4th position.
Yep.
Wow.
Look for that guy to be getting it done.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Good
but
job.
this is gonna be stage 2 here.
Remember, the field is going to invert.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. So We will not be going green yet. Everyone's going to whoa it up and slow it up. Okay, so we're going to watch this thing invert. While we're doing that, folks, we're going to take ourselves a quick commercial break here, and we'll be back here in just a moment. But we're going to keep you full send, though, so you don't miss anything.
That's right. I will make sure you know.
My mom passed away in April of 2011 of a sudden brain aneurysm. She can no longer continue her life. She would want to do whatever she could to help others continue theirs. She became an organ and tissue donor and helped save and improve the lives of 66 people. Give someone more life to live. Don't wait. Please register now.
Well, this is it.
So proud of you.
Well, hands up! Is there a Century 21 agent in the house?
Yeah, I'm a Century 21 agent.
Oh, great. We need your help. Now that our youngest is finally off to college, we're ready to sell our house and move to the...
All right, folks, we are back, and we are live in Stage 2. Stage 2's up and running. So we had a flip and an invert of our leaders. Our leaders are now fighting in the back of the pack. We have the cameras on them now. We have, it looks as if McLovin is our race leader at the moment. But we're going to leave the camera on Flash 9 and Longshot. Those are the first two cars who were inverted. And those two cars went to the back of the pack right in front of the basically lap down cars. So they're stuck in all the traffic and all the mischief, if you will. And we're going to see how they're going to be able to battle their way through the pack and see if their cream really is that good and they're going to be able to rise to the top. Right now we're on the Flash 9 on the outside.
We have some news to report.
Yeah, what do you got there?
Marley did blow an engine.
Oh.
Marley blew an engine.
Oh no, that 12 Penske Ford's out. Unfortunate. His setups are always on spot, but unfortunately he drives a Ford. So when it comes to the engine-wise, I'm just going to have to throw it out there, you know?
You know what it means. That's where he was.
We'll see if Mr. Marley might make his way over to the booth here later on through this race once he gets out that thing, gets across the, get over here and get calm. Now, I'm sure he's upset. I would be too, but, it's not his fault. He's driving a Ford. Yes, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
But there is a Ford in first place right now.
I know. These guys are fast, man. They're getting it done right now. I'm so
watch out for that Chevy behind them.
So we got, oh, whoa! Mad loose and spin by the 3-car. 3-car holds it, gets it pointed, gonna get it pointed back the right direction. And then we're still up in green. So far, just one car I've seen spin like that. I mean, minus the 51, but the 51's up there getting it back again. We're still looking at the 19 and the 47 to see how they're going to be able to work their way through this field. So far, it's been a little bit of a slow go for him, but he's making his way. Here comes Flash 9. And it looks like he's just trying to catch up to the 19. The 19 now finding himself up into that 5th position. Yes, yeah, 5th position right now, right behind Clashin, who's in that 4th position. You're looking at McLovin in that number 2 spot, and it does look as if you got Dead Man in the 37. Oh no, up in this lead right now. So stoked for him, man. He raced his way into this thing, and now look at him. He's leading this thing. The 37 of Deadman doing himself fine job right now out here on track.
Let's hope that bunny can keep on going.
That's it, man. I mean, honestly, this is what it proves. You know, week in and week out for all of you drivers out there, even if you don't make it in on points, even if you're, you know, you don't make this, don't make that, as long as he was one of the last chance qualifiers because he missed, oh my goodness, like 8 races or 7 races because he was running his real car, his real race car, and couldn't race. So now, you know, he makes it, you know, into front row late, this season, and now he's on the most, you know, the biggest catch up of them all right now. All right, he's looking for the biggest run ever. And so for him to score his way into this thing with the last chance qualifier, wow, impressive. Now he's out here leading stage 2 and starting to pull away from the field.
Yes, he is.
What do you got?
Oh, nothing. I'm just looking at that 3-car line behind McLovin. They are going to be catching up really quick.
They're starting to.
Boys are moving.
Yeah, they're starting to line. So we're going to see if Deadman has more of a short run car, a long run car, or an all around car. Now, I mean, just because you get out a smart driver, when he gets out in front like this, all right, you know, he has one of 2 things he can do: keep pushing his car and try to extend his lead even further, or if he pays attention to his lap times, whoop his car just a little bit. Save them tires a little bit more. That way he has something to fend these guys off with when they get to him. I mean, I don't know. That is really hard to do. I guarantee you this.
Iowa is a tricky track.
Oh, I mean, but I'm talking in general. In any track.
Oh, yeah.
For any racer. Yeah. When you're in the lead, buddy, the last thing you're thinking about in your head ever is oh, I need to whoa up.
Yes,
never.
No, you don't want to blow up.
You're crazy. But, I mean, that's where that driver experience and that's where that veteranship comes into play. I mean, I made the same mistake last night. Qualified on pole for iRacing, was running Homestead, and I burnt my tires off. I was out in front, kept the pace up too high, and I lost a lot of positions due to it. And, you know, the same thing happens in any race, no matter where you're at. And right now we're watching Deadman still holding on to a valiant lead over the second and third place cars. Let's get back to a little more of this racing here. So we got the 19 and the 51 in second and third. We're going to drop it in on Captain Cootie now. Look at him. Another, he was the fan vote in, and he is running precisely where I thought he would be. He'd be working his way up toward the top 5 and moving. Look at this. Now he's all over the 10 car McLovin. Man, this cat has really got his program dialed. I've watched him excel on the 1.5-miles, on the short tracks, the super speedways. You know, he's been really progressing with his programs throughout this season. So I'm excited to see. Wow, I'm really excited to see where he's going to be at next season. As he's battling now for that, looks like that 4th spot from McLovin. McLovin chilling right now, not really chilling. He got some heat because now here comes Flash 9 in that 6th position. He looking to get into that top 5.
That lead for first has diminished quite a bit.
So let's see what's going to happen here. I mean, now is Deadman just rolling it up just a little bit, or is his car starting to fade away? Let's get over to Longshot now, who's second runner up here. He has company, so it's not like Longshot going to want to do the same. He's not going to want to woe up because he's got the 51 all over him, and I'm sure the 51 has a little bit of a score to settle with himself on this one after the beginning of stage 1. Now, I'm not sure if there's any contact on the beginning of stage 1. We weren't quite up there. They're running single file, but I do know that some of these cars will, in their transition periods, will snap loose out of nowhere, especially come out of 4 and out of 2. Look at this.
What's up, brother?
Ah, my man Marley. I was hoping you could make it in here, dude. So, yeah, Sorry, dude. I did not mean to clown on your Ford at all. I didn't. I really didn't. It slipped, bud. It slipped. I'm sorry. It's my bad. I mean, you know, you blowing up and all. But, I mean, I know
Man, it stinks.
you had a rocket of a car there, and you had yourself
we were
one heck
running
of a
in the
promo.
top 5. Yeah, we were running the top 5. We just needed to make a couple more adjustments. It was a long race. And a couple more adjustments, we would have got right up there fighting for the lead, but 704 didn't give us that chance. So I don't know.
Battle for first.
Man, speaking of fighting for the lead, look at this. Here comes the 19 car underneath. Now, Deadman's car starting to give up on him a little bit. He's lost his lead, now surrenders the lead to the 19. That Gibbs Toyota of Longshot now finding his way back out in front, but the 51's right there. He's chomping on a bit to get a piece of it as well. Like I said, he got a little bit of vendetta and a score to settle with himself after that unfortunate spin in the beginning of this thing, and he want to lead some laps, get some points. I mean, he is right there on Scotty B. If anybody can capitalize on something right now, it's definitely that 51 car of Clashin. Scotty B unfortunately missing this race. He is, won't be able to have the opportunity to get those extra bonus points, but Clashin will. Clashin is only sitting out of the points lead by a mere like 10 points, maybe 9 points. So he can gain that, maybe more, in just this race alone. Plus, get himself $300 at the end. Marley, what do you got?
Not too much. Unfortunately, I can't even watch the race right now. I tried to backdoor it and it won't let me in. So it's up to you guys.
Oh, man. Well, maybe we might be able to have Easy E do something there for you and see if he can finagle a little way in here for you, so you can get a good view, a bird's eye view on this race right along with us.
I'm actually in this lobby and it won't give me the options. So unfortunately, trying to.
Oh, copy that.
One of those things, brother.
Yep. I get you. You're along for the ride, it seems. All right. Well, I'll try to make it as fun as we can, because right now we got Flash 9 sitting there in that 4th position, but he is under attack by Captain Cootie. Look at this guy starting to move his way even more forward now in that 5th position, following Flash 9 through this field and working his way toward the front as well. Will he have enough speed at the end to have a chance at that $300, being the fan vote in and sweeping this thing? Or snagging that 300 at the end? Oh, that would just be amazing. Him and Deadman. Deadman's up there running pretty tough as well. Looked like he had a little bit more of a short run car than a long run car, as we see the 19 and the 51 get past him, but still chilling in that 3rd spot. You see it looks like we have Flash 9 in the 4th. We have,
I believe that's JWoww and Captain Cootie.
Yep. 5th and 6th for Captain Cootie. Captain Cootie falling back 1 position now. And JWoww moving himself a little more forward. 7th place is going to fall into the grasp of field filler in that 5 car. And then it looks like we have, that was 6th position. Yeah, 7th position is going to be McLovin. That's almost our top 10. We're almost there. Running middle pack right now. And, I mean, this is great, though. This is awesome to see. A lot of times we don't have the abilities, per se, to get the cameras, backer of the pack type of thing. But it really doesn't matter here because a lot of these guys are up forward anyways.
And Longshot has a really good car. He has pulled away from Clashin. Clashin has pulled away from Deadman.
Yeah,
There's a significant gap.
Look at this. JWoww now under attack by the 47 and the 6 car. 47 now snagging that 4th position. JWoww starting to fall back. And we're on Deadman right now, and it does look like the 47 is gaining on Deadman. So we'll leave it here on the 37, and we'll watch this unfold right here. We've got a pretty good group and a good battle underway. See what they can get done. 47 now starting to gain a little bit more, but look at this. JWoww trying to come back with the crossover and move underneath him.
Clashin is in pits.
JWoww now
He
back
is
again.
getting some 4 tires.
All right, so Clash is doing himself a little strategy action.
Yes.
Possible early
Let's see how
pit.
this pays out.
Now we saw a couple guys make it the full run, with one stop. This has been full green flag racing thus far. The 21, the 37, and the 47 all duking it out right now, while 1 and 2 kind of, pretty much walk away. But this is the battle right here. This is for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. 3 wide. Here we go. Woo! Hold on, Doer. 21 high. Deadman say, I can't go any higher. All right, 47 ducking off. Strategies be a happening.
Yep. Yes, sir. Let's see.
Still, this battle continues. I'm impressed. These cars running their full runs on these tires. Like I said, very impressive stuff here with the control that they have with them. I mean, this is not an. Oh yeah, I was battling my car pretty good toward the end. All right, so we are starting to see strategies coming into play now.
Leader is in pit.
All right, pit stops commencing. That's going to, I believe, drop us to JWoww now, who is our race leader. All right, JWoww still out, rounding around. Going to, looks like he's going to use up as much as he can here. And looks like he may be going into pits now as well. So everybody ducking in. All right, this is going to take us a minute or so to finalize here. So we're going to take us to a quick full send commercial break, and we'll be back here in just a moment.
My mom passed away in April of 2011 of a sudden brain aneurysm. She can no longer continue her life. She would want to do whatever she could to help others continue theirs. She became an organ and tissue donor and helped save and improve the lives of 66 people. Give someone more life to live. Don't wait. Please register now.
Well, this is it.
So proud of you.
Well, heads up! Is there a Century 21 agent in the house?
Yeah, I'm a Century 21 agent.
Oh, great. We need your help. Now that our youngest is finally out to college, we're ready to sell our house and move to the beach.
You got it.
Yeah. Get up.
Stay calm. There's a Century 21 agent in the house. Smarter, bolder, faster.
You okay?
I'm awesome.
All right, folks, we are back full screening it. And we got the 51 of Clashing in the lead right now, and he's doing himself pretty fine job. He's excelling away from the 21 of JWoww. JWoww find himself into that second position. We are looking at about 27 laps remaining, folks. So in the end of stage 2. Got stage 3 just around the corner. And man, I'm sure these drivers are already getting worked, and they still got that stage 3 ahead of them. The long
They're going to have to pit again.
Oh, yeah. So, 17 laps remaining. I'm sorry about that. Was a little off on our lap count. There we go.
17? Okay.
Yep. 17 laps be remaining. Clashing's our leader at the moment. Cycling around. All right, little battle action happened between Mucka and the 11. Onboard pitman right now. So for this being a short track, I mean, things have spread out pretty good. Everybody has their 4 fresh field goods on. I think they may be able to make it to the end. You know, all playing on strategies wise. 15 laps remaining.
Yeah.
We were looking at around 30, 31 gallon, 31 laps to the tank here. So we'll see what's going to be able to play take in this one. All right, still rolling around here. We got Field Filler in that number 5 car. Where is he sitting at this moment? He's sitting right there with Dead Man. Looking at our top 5 right now. So we do have JWoww is our leader? No, Clashing's still our leader.
Clashing.
Yep.
Clashing's our leader.
Yep, Clashing's still our leader. So this battle right here is, I believe, 7th, 8th, or 6th, 7th, and 8th right here. Bill's got himself a nice car. I mean, you can see how that thing just sits on the bottom there. Nice exit out. Getting good entry there. Right on the bottom. Bringing it back out again and starting to gain now on that 6 car of Captain Cootie. And they're running right there with Deadman in that 37 machine. All right, let's see if we can find a little more battle in here. Seems like that is the only thing that I see at the moment.
Yep.
Let's get up to our race leader, see where he is at. Let's see, JWoww. So I believe JWoww's sitting in that second position. That would put
Flash 9 and 3rd.
No, because looks as if the 3rd place car belongs to McLovin.
McLovin, okay.
So I'm not sure if someone may have gotten a black flagger of some sorts, is what I'm thinking out of these 2 cars. Because if Clashing's our leader, one of these 2 cars got a black flag, the 21 or the 47. And they are potentially a lap down from what I'm reading here. So one of these 2 are having a bad day.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, but good news is it's got one more stage left ahead of us, and the whole field will be brought back together. And as long as they stay in their positions, whichever one it is, they'll get that lap back, and they'll be right there with everybody. Being that it's a small field, should be able to get through the pack pretty quickly and efficiently. 7 laps remaining in stage 2, folks.
Cootie to 4th. Captain Cootie.
Ooh, making his way forward.
Field Filler right behind him.
All right. Seeing that battle right there. Let's go and get over to this guy here. Captain Cootie now making his way into that 4th position, battling it with the Deadman. Deadman now falling back into the 6th position.
Field Filler.
Whoa! Field
to the inside.
Low. Here we go. Wow, Captain Cootie around to the outside, trying to keep it spooled up. Does. Great run by the 6 car. Drag race down the front stretch. Still keeping it high. He is committed to that high line. Yeah, keeping her going now.
He's going.
There it is. Boom! Outside run again. I love this.
Again.
I love the outside here. The outside's so much fun. And here he is again, keeping it spooled up on the outside. Drag race down the front stretch. He gonna take it.
Just wants to get in front of him. So he can dive inside. There he goes.
And not only that though, but also he was literally making it difficult on the 5 car, making him wear his tires out, having to hold the bottom. Great finned off move right there by the 6 car. That was awesome, but it ain't over yet.
No, it's not. It's got a long race though.
Oh yeah, but this segment is almost finished.
Almost.
As we are coming in 3 to go. So it does look as if he's going to be able to hold him off. And that was beautiful textbook right there. What he did was he held that outside line, made Field heat up his tires and weigh him down towards the end, knowing that we're all running out of rubber anyways coming to the end of this thing, and stuck it to the high line, utilizing momentum and less basically pressure on your tires. He was able to hold that outside line, rip around the 5 car as he was underneath him, clear him, and gone. Now here comes the 5 car trying to come back at him again, but we see the 5 car starting to fall back a little bit. He probably heated up his tires a little too much there. Should have waited a little bit longer to make that run, and then they could have that drag race at the end, or maybe he could potentially set him up again for it. This is the battle right here. We're coming in 2 to go. 5 car underneath again. Here we go. Oh, cross the line. I think Phil got it. Oh, I think Phil got it.
He might have.
Wow, that was a close battle there. So we have Clashing in first, Flash 9 second, McLevin third, Captain Cootie fourth. Captain got it, and Field at in that 5th position. That's our top 5 right there for you guys. Man, that was a great battle for across the line for that stage 2 top 5er right there, getting it into the 4th position. Good run by Captain Cootie, finishing him off. Really exciting.
Very good work.
That's exactly what we're looking for.
He waited for that last moment.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. But this is our race, our leader now at the moment. We're gonna see what happens in pit strategies as we come out of our pits. But the 51 got himself that stage win on stage 2, so he's liking that. Scotty's probably not happy right now. I can only imagine. Poor Scotty. All right, here we go. So Clashing still on point, 47 outside. Flash 9 there. Let's see, will this outside line be able to get a run off the beginning? Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's right.
Inverting again.
Inverting again.
That's right.
Forgot all about that. Here I am like, here we go, Green, get out! But no, just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, so here we go, inverting again, and Flash 9 now going to have to take his trip back to the pack again. So wait a minute. Oh, he still got the points though, man. He made it. Well, he made his point. Is that y'all can put me in the back of the pack. I'm still going to make my way back forward again. I mean, he did. He did it great, dude. Did it gracefully. Oh, that's good stuff. Okay, so we are lining up right now, inverting the field. These guys are going to set this thing loose again. This is stage 3 in this ever so long race, but it's been 100% green dog all the way through this thing. All right, so we're still lining up. Let's get over to our race leader now, which will be, all right, JWoww in the 21 Penske Fold. Okay, it looks like True Death is starting himself on the outside. Look at my man True, dude. Come on, True. Saw him with a little bit of mishap earlier. Car pointed in the wrong direction. Hopefully they got that fixed and see what he can get done in this final stage. That's it. This is for that $300 right now. This is for the cash prize. Go get him, boys. This is gonna be a nice upgrade to your car.
They're going around one more time.
Oh, okay, here we go. One more time, folks. We're staying right here with this one. We gotta get this. We gotta get this restart perfect here. I mean, this is stage 3. We're gonna have plenty of time messing around with whatever's later, but woo! Let's get this one, man. I'm excited. So keep your eye on that blue car, that 47. He went to the back. All right. And also keep your eye on the 51, who is already been to the back as well and went forward again. So both these cars have done this already once. But now they're right there.
Green.
Here we go. Drop the hammer. Light them fires and kick
with
them
a
tires.
tremendous lead. With a tremendous jump.
Yep. He's up and gone. Oh, spread 3 wide in the back right there. Everyone trying to get these positions quick. It's less that you have to maneuver through, further on through the race.
Yep. Last stage.
Track position, and more track position. All trying to be negotiated right now. As you see 3 wide spread through the front stretch there. We're diving into 1 and 2. Meanwhile, JWoww is just loving all of this and checking out. But you got this group of massive little tornado thing going on here. Everybody just trying to get it done, man. The 51's outside right now trying to go 3 wide again up against the wall. A possible contact. 10 may have got a piece of it.
A little bit.
Now we're on board Captain Cootie. Captain Cootie now on the bottom. He's looking underneath the 5 car. He's trying to get some forward progress and positioning. Sitting in that 6th position. Flash 9 making his way up forward. Mucka stuck a little more to the high to the outside, but still keeping him pinned down. Now making his way to that 7th, 8th position. Captain Cootie on the bottom, holding underneath the 5 car.
A little bit of contact.
6 car of Captain Cootie now finding himself into the top 5 once again. He's right there behind Deadman in that 37 to 37 looking. No, not yet. But you got the 19 of Longshot, who has been fast throughout this entire race. So has Deadman. Will Deadman have a long enough run car? Because this has been a full green flag run thus far in this race. As now the 6 car of Captain Cootie making his way underneath the 37. Deadman high to the outside. Captain Cootie keeping it stuck on the bottom with plenty of company. Got the 47 of Flash on right there with him. And you got Fuel Filler in that number 5 machine. All of them lining up on the bottom, but you got a little line on the outside. True Death. And the 37 of Deadman. Trying to hold it tough outside and doing it. Man, look at that. 37 with the full send outside. Doing a little Larson Earnhardt line there. Holding it and gone, man. Keeps it off that wall. Doing it again. Full send outside. These guys got enough tire, though, to keep it on the bottom at this moment. But still, what a massive run coming down that front stretch. Both back stretch and front stretch, Deadman is getting himself a really good run. Now, also, he's easing up on his tires, so that's going to play in his favor a little bit later on in this run. As these guys are holding this bottom, he was up there running that top line for a little bit. Not heating up his tires as much, not burning them off as much, not putting such a load on them.
Cootie to the inside for 3rd place.
And look at this. Now, top 3 Cootie goes. He's getting us the best camera angle so far.
He's doing a great job tonight.
Yes, most definitely. And still moving forward. He's got everyone's starting to line up a little bit more now. We're going to see these tires start to wear off. Ooh, 47 with a little bit of a push. Deadman right there with him. 3 car may have got his stuff handled. He's looking pretty solid on that bottom. Everybody else right there. I mean, the entire field is pretty much on the same straightaway. We're, coming up on halfway through this run. All right, we are looking now back at our race leader here, the 21 of JWoww, wherever he's at. Give me 1 second as we flip through. There he is. All right, so JWoww now pulling a little bit more on the 19. 19, still pacing along nicely in that second position. But, yeah, impressive run by Captain Cootie in that 6 machine. This guy is just continues to impress us all, you know, week in and week out. All right, so I know that we are going to be looking at for some pit stops here. This is a long run, everyone, just so you know, all right? We're sitting at about 120 to go. Yeah, it's going to be a minute. So, yeah, we're going to stick with you. So we're going to have at least, I think it's going to be 2 green flag stops, maybe possibly 3. We'll see. Because this whole thing is staying green. So at least we know that these laps are counting down. Now, a little piece of history before we take us on another quick little commercial venture. This is Front Row's first official full 100%, full 100% race.
Broadcast did last Thursday.
Sorry, what was that? We didn't hear you.
You need to go back and look at that Thursday race. That's what he needed to do. I got booted for winning on the high side.
You need to hop out of this.
We're live. We're live right now with the race, but I'm sorry.
I know.
Okay.
You go back and look at that Thursday tape. I got booted out because I was black. I won on the high side, dude. You say you want side by side highlight race, you got it.
Cap, you're acting like a child.
Yeah, copy that, but we're actually right in the middle of a broadcast, bud.
I know.
I'll be more than happy.
The second time I was in that race, I got booted out 2 times for being black.
I don't believe that was any part of any of that. No, never. That's not how it runs.
We've been trying to handle this in the chat. He's been trolling.
Well, ain't no child, man. It's a grown man race.
No. We're right in the middle of the broadcast, bud. I'm sorry. I'm 100% sorry, but I'll get to this as soon as we're done here.
I'm just bringing out facts to you, man. I just want
copy
to know what's really
that's
going
not how
on.
any of us roll. I know that for sure. So
I just wanted you to know that. That's all I wanted you to know that.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's not how we roll. So no worries on that one. One little bit that'll be handled. All right, folks. Sorry about that intrusion. We are back on this race here.
Wow.
And
sorry, guys. Our booth was just invaded.
Yep. Yeah. Just somebody trying to claim something that's not true. But, folks, we are...
All the most silly dudes how to hook up to their Discord.
Commercial.
I said there, hook. You know what? It's my ass fault didn't even know how to hook up to Discord.
Sorry about that, folks. We go ahead and get that out of here. And I do apologize ever so deeply about the intrusion into the booth. So basically, what's happening here is there's some driver who's just upset of some sort that will not, pull a proper time to talk about something, but he's trying to accuse some kind of like racial thing or something, which is stupid because we are 100% not into anything like that and are against all of that. So, yeah. All right, folks. So I'm going to go ahead and go on a quick commercial break, and we'll be back here in just a moment. Well, all right, so we are back, and yep, what's a race without a little bit of drama, right? So we're back, and it looks like the 21 is still our race leader, thank goodness. Had a little something over there. And we have the 19 right there on his 6, and that is, of course, my man Longshot in the 19 car. That 19 car doing himself fine job, sticking right there with the 21. But look at this, the 47 right there in the hunt, plus my man Captain Cootie. Heck yeah! Captain Cootie finding himself still in that top 5, 4th position now. Still rocking and rolling with the dogs up forward. I am loving it. Honestly, I believe he's going to be that. He's going to get that MVP, most improved, at least, racer of the season. He keep up his same shenanigans here on this track. Unbelievable work. JWoww still now trying to hold off. Here comes the 19, looking low. He wants some of this. Let's get us back up to speed here on this thing. We're going to find out exactly what lap we be a-crossing. And it is 104 laps remaining. We got a little bit of a minute. A little bit. Not long. But running this thing pretty tough. All right. And if you're tuning in, or just tuned in a little bit ago, we had an unfortunate mishap. Guy bombarded into the booth. Do apologize about that mishap, but we all about racing here, folks, and these guys are getting it done. 21 still on the bottom here with the 19 looking pretty low. But I don't know if he's gonna really force that issue now, if he's just gonna run on his bumper. Same thing with Captain Cootie. Captain Cootie now finding his way to the bumper of the 47. And will he ride this thing out, or will he actually, try to get himself that position? Will he wait? We still have pit stops still remaining. He can gain that position in pits. That would be my idea. And my ideal thing is to find someone fast, run behind them, get through these pit segments, and then I'll really start to worry about my race program on my last run, my last good stop a tire or whatnot. Absolutely. That's I would just maintain what I have now where I'm at. I'd be stoked right now if I was these top 4. These guys are doing a really good job maintaining a nice pace of race. It doesn't seem they're trying to pressure each other too hard. They're doing what they can right now to basically hold tough and maintain their positions in time on track. Well, I mean, he seems to have a long run car, same as the 47. Here we go. All right, so the 21 still out in front. Let's see how long he's going to stretch these tires out. I'm curious. Because you will lose. No, he's not. So everyone's going to be trying to get that 4 fresh field goods. Similar timing, it seems like. So everybody is starting to file into pit lane. See, field filler still out. Yep, looks like pretty much the entire field is starting to file in. All right, folks, so that would make sense. That would make a lot of sense, actually, when it comes to that one. All right, folks, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break, let this thing get filed out here, or lined out, and we'll be back here in just a moment.
Explore. It's in our DNA. There's something inside each and every one of us that compels us to know the unknown, to push past every frontier. We want to see what's never been seen, hear what's never been heard, feel what's never been felt. There are no limits to where we'll go, to what we'll discover, to what we'll achieve. We are all explorers, and there are new worlds to explore.
PlayStation.
I'm running hard and I'm living my
All right, folks, we are back. We're at about 89 to go. We are on our leader here, which is the 19. Let's go ahead and get over to him. There he is. I'm at 19 here. Long shot. Having that long run and able to capture the lead during our commercial break here on that full send. But that's exactly why we do the full send, baby. Is that way you don't miss anything. 19 doing his run around this thing, but we got the 47. He's starting to lurk a little bit. Now, let's go look back a little bit here. Second place and now third place, Captain Cootie in that 6 pot. I mean, I want to say he a little bit of a highlight tonight and a lot of fun. Well, throughout this last few weeks watching him progress through, but he's doing himself a fine job. Run up here with some of the fastest. You know, this man knows how to drive his car, plus build them. He's got a long run program, and it seems like a short run program. And starting to close in a little bit on the 47. Yeah, I mean, no one's perfect, bud. Look at Marley. All right? All right, we got the 10 car right now, McLovin. He is styled out and looking like he's in that 7th position right now. So this is battle for 7th and 8th. You have Deadman right here in suit, kind of lurking. I don't know if he's going to try to do any kind of passing or if he just kind of run this thing out a little bit. We got field filler here in that 5 car. Let's see, where is he at in retros to our leader here? I believe he has drifted back a little bit in the field. as well. We'll get an indefinite there on that. So JWoww still in that second position, I believe. Let me see here. So that's 21 to Lynch. Or to a 20, I'm sorry, I have Lynch. And he looks to be... I'm trying to figure it out for you folks. I think this is 8th, 9th, and 10th right here. And we'll move back. We're, brought back over to Captain Cootie in the 6th car in 3rd position. So I believe that that is a 51 in 4th. Yep, right here. Let's look around him real quick. 4th place. Field filler, I believe that's him right there in the 5th position. And I think that would put Mucka in the 6th position. Nope, Pittman in the 6th. Okay, and then it looks like True does 7th. Nope. Sorry, we're trying to get him lined out here. Yep, I'm looking at him right now. Let's look around him. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll bring him back from Mucka right now. He is in danger of becoming a lap down. You see the leader now starting to close in on him. Mucka's in that Mucka bubble for a minute, but he's going to have the wrong kind of company that he's looking for as the leader is approaching. Now, with all these laps still left, we have 78 laps left remaining. Will we actually have the... will Muck have the ability to possibly short stop right here, get that track time back? Ooh, I don't know. Maybe the 19. I thought I saw a little slip up of the 19 right there. Let's look. All right, so 19 now. Same straightaway coming on the front stretch, looking at Mucka. This is our race leader right here. Flash 9 seems to be falling off. The 19 has the car. I believe he does. He has that overall long run car, and this is this is where you want that long run car, especially with this style of a field. Everybody being as good as they are, and this race running green all the way through. These guys who set their cars up for the long run were on spot for tonight's race. Yeah, it's been quite an eventful race for sure. Absolutely. Man. Like I said, things never go smoothly or perfect. Yep. Look at this right here, though. The 19 now starting to gain a little bit more on that 2 car. Will he be able to make it? Oh, Mucka with the mad wiggle coming out of 4 right there. I saw the side of his car, the wrong side of the car. Yep, absolutely. I mean, we tried to go left here, but his wheel was definitely going right. Yeah, he's driving the wheels off that car, trying to stay in front of the 19. Yep. Ooh, a little contact there. That's going to warm up even more. Now I'm looking at our laps here, see exactly where we lie, and of course, like on fuel-wise as well. So 72 laps remaining. We'll have 1, possibly 2 more stops. So we'll see here on their next round of pit stops who's going to get that that awesome time in. And I do believe that at least when it comes to these pit crews and your timing of how fast you get into that pit lane is what's going to really pick up so much time on track. And that's where now, this is what these guys got to worry about. They got to worry about, okay, how can I get on the pit road super duper fast without black flagging? 19's there on the 2 car. 2 car about to go a lap down. Is he going to fight him? Nah, he's going to let him go. Unless he pulls that outside line. No, he doesn't hit. Yeah, he doesn't have quite the tire left. Okay, now Muck's going to go ahead and pit. So far, no caution throughout this entire race. Absolutely. I mean, but at the same time, I mean, you know, it was to be expected, at least on my end. I was kind of expecting a lot of, or mostly green flag runs. Not really. I mean, these guys are all super good, and it's a smaller field. So as long as they get through their restarts and get their tire pressures up and get everything heated up nicely, you know, it should have looked exactly like it's looking right now, where, you know, paced out, the fast cars with those long runs, they're going to rise to the top, and you know, the cars that have more of the short runs are going to fall off, and that's what we're seeing. That's exactly what we're seeing right now. Then we're also going to have pit strategies as well that are going to be underway here in just a moment. Yeah, we got ooh, another hammer fest right there. Uh-oh. So basically on this matter, we got about 66 laps left remaining. These guys got about another 8 laps or so left in their fuel. We're gonna see some green flags stops here in the next, I'm thinking anywhere from 5 to 8 laps, depending on who's running it tough, who's running it hard. You know, these guys don't really save fuel here, so it's all about going as fast as you can. Oh, absolutely. Well, right now at this point, for sure, well, you need to make sure that you get that car into pit lane as fast as possible. All right, fast as possible. That means minimal slowdown time coming off track. Get that thing locked up, pulling like a Kyle Busch of some sort, and then let your pit crew do the rest. All right, so it looks like we're all secure. I'm gonna bring these guys up now. All right, hey, let's see, Easy E, quarter panel, you got a copy?
Yeah,
All right, there we are, guys. Yeah, we're running this thing pretty tough right now. Easy's been on spot, kind of running security for a minute, and I'd like to welcome him back in the booth. And then, of course, we got quarter panel here, dropping in, saying, what's up? Yeah, I appreciate you dropping into the booth there, bud.
Hey, no problem, man. No problem.
Well, we've got a pretty decent race. It's been 0 cautions thus far, bud. And then it's been styled out.
It's been beautiful, and I'm a proud captain right now.
I bet. That 19 car seems to have what it takes to win this thing. He has that short run and long run capabilities.
Oh, speaking of it, into pit road he goes with Flash 9.
Okay, so we have our leaders coming on to pit lane now. All right, we're going to go ahead and send you off over to a quick commercial full sender, and we'll be back here in just a moment with our little through the field.
We'll be right back.
The Splash Cafe in downtown San Luis Obispo next to Barnes & Noble has the best deli sandwiches and fresh local fish. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Also daily specials including Taco Tuesday and Chowder Madness Monday featuring their award-winning clam chowder. If you're shopping downtown slow, stop in and relax at the Splash Cafe next to Barnes & Noble. They offer quality and delicious food at affordable prices and with a friendly staff. The Splash Cafe, serving the Central Coast since 1989.
$98, $99, $100. 100 combs every day. Each armpit, each strand of hair gets individual attention. You know why? Because I care. That's why I use this. Old Spice Pro Strength. The finest street legal antiperspirant you can get outside of Mexico that's not poisonous.
This one feels really good. I think the steering feeling is much more like in the real rally car, and also the steering wheel design is like we have in the real rally car, so it feels really good. It's more precise to drive.
To be honest, for a rally it's much better. The size is it's exactly made like for rallying.
All right, folks, welcome back. Here we go again. All right, so Longshot still has this race lead. Been on him the whole time. And we're going to go through a little bit of the field and see where we can find a battle at. We found one. Here it is. Looks like McLovin all over the bumper of the 21 car of JWoww. Let's go ahead and see what these guys are going to be able to put down here right now. JWoww right there on that bumper trying to put the heat on him, but to no avail. It does look like the 20-way is going to go ahead and break away from the 10 car's grasp at the moment. McLovin in that 8th position, JWoww in that 7th position. So good fight here for the mid-pack here. Now we did have our pit strategies and everything underway. We are 50 to go. We'll have one more green flag stop, and then this thing will finish up here. Ooh, here we go. Big group. 37 to dead man. Ooh, looks like we may have another battle starting to get back underway. Give us a second while we flip through these cameras. There we are. Let's get back to JWoww. Look like JWoww is gonna get himself in a little bit of a. Yeah, he's gonna crank up the boiler a little bit. He's gonna turn some heat up for us. Looks like he's coming up on the 11 car of Pittman. Pittman, I believe, could possibly be in that 6th position or a lapper down. But regardless, for him to get anywhere more forward, he's gonna have to get past those guys. So we got True Death and Pittman right there, running nose to tail. So this is going to get a little interesting. As these two cars approach, both these two that we're looking at, the 10 car and 21, this for position, and could possibly be the same for the 11, which we'll see here in just a moment as they start to get a little bit closer and I'm able to see those tags pop up. Ooh, Pittman high to the outside. Uh-oh. Now it's starting to get a little mixed up here. Both these cars blocking the way, and you can definitely tell the 21. Oh, no! 21! That was all for position right there, folks. This is all position. Oh, man, Trudeau trying to hold it on the bottom. The 21 and the 10 car going to the outside. Massive spin by the 11 car, but looked like everybody else escaped the danger. 3 car now still on the bottom, but the 21 and 10 car were able to clear him on the outside. Now they're going to start their run and start moving forward as they slide themselves into the 5th and 6th positions, looking for that 4th place. And that 4th place, I believe, is going to round us up here to the 6th car of Captain Cootie. Captain Cootie's still up here. Ooh, possibly not. We'll have to double check on that one. The 51 car, looking for him as well. I believe these are some of the top runs. Yes. So this is the inside the top 5 right here. So Captain Cootie doing himself a great job in that 4th position. And we're sitting on 3rd place right now, the 51 car of Klassen. Klassen's doing a good job. That little bit. I mean, these tires are starting to wear. All right, 19's now going around some more lap traffic up. Looks like the 20 car of Lynch going a lap down. All right, clears and doesn't look like he's going to have any kind of company anytime soon. Okay, so here comes that 3rd position. I believe this is 3rd position right here. Don't quote me. Mucka goes high to the outside. Let these guys go. Oh! With the run! Oh! There it is. There it is! Captain Cootie underneath the 51 and clears him. Out and about, possibly finding himself now into the top 3. Ooh, really close to that butter right there. Got to be careful. That will wiggle you and slope your momentum. You don't want to scrub off any speed down there. Ah, perfect. Nice move. Nice run. All right, let's see if he has what it takes to stretch away from the 51, who has just been fast through this entire season. Hold on a second. All right, there you guys go.
That 6 has got some highlight reels of the season. His driving tonight is just amazing.
How many laps do we have?
It looks so good.
We are 37 left to go here, guys.
37 left.
Yep. So
beautiful.
Yep. What do you got there, Quarter?
Just going over that 6 car, man. He's got some highlight reels of the season here. I'm amazed at his driving, and it just looks perfect.
Yeah, we all. I think that a lot of us are taken back with his talent and what he's able to produce and get done over here. I mean, showing a great deal of talent, not only what he already possessed, but what he's built so far. So, kid can't say enough about his progressions through this season with his programs and his driving. Now you find Klassen right there on his bumper. Now this is for that 3rd position. Klassen wants that thing back. He wants to sit in that podium position here. But I think Captain Cootie likes it a little bit more. He likes that 3rd spot a little bit more than that 4th spot, so I think he's going to try to hold on to it.
He's
I
here for
think
them
so.
points.
Uh-huh.
And he's got the setup to run that high side, man. That was awesome racing earlier. So Clashing's got his hands full for sure.
19 setting sail. I mean, he really is. We just saw Flashin come out of there. Flashin's in that second position, and then again followed by Captain Cootie and the 21 of JWoww. So that's your pretty much your top fiver right there, top four. And it looks as if the 19, I mean, it's just walking away with this thing right now. So I mean, he's got himself the unbeatable car. The only person that's gonna beat him right now is him. All right, so it's all up to the driver now. The program's solid, so as long as he doesn't get himself a black flag of some sort coming on the pit lane, and runs his program out the rest of the way, he can pit pretty much at any time with his lead, you know,
Yep.
in his window, and he'll still come out in front. At least should come out in front.
Oh yeah.
So, and to secure this, actually, I would wait. I would let those guys pit, and then I would pit. Make sure I have fresher tires, so there's no way they can even run me down. I'll still come out in front of them with fresher tires, and, you know, I'm going to walk away with this thing. So he is in just the perfect position to get this done tonight. Like I said, the only one that's going to beat the 19 car right now is Longshot himself.
And I've seen some heavy battles between him and Flash here, so I'm pretty proud of him right now. And I don't think anybody's catching him, like you said, unless he makes a mistake.
Right. I mean, but never count Flashing out or the rest of these guys. Again, there could anything
No.
can happen. You know, coming into pit lane, this last pit stop will be the money pit stop for sure. Literally all the way through and through the money pit stop. Like, because this could literally give him the $300 at the end of this thing.
Right.
Man, this thing's coming close here. So now we are at 28 laps to go. When they make their next pit stop, they can literally, everyone will be able to make it from there. We are looking at around 9-ish laps. So look for everyone to start pitting within the next 7 to 10 laps. We'll start seeing our last round of green flag stops. And we're going to keep it here so we can, oh yeah, we got to keep it on our leader. Look at this now. Looks like, okay, Flashin' has done an early stop. Flashing coming out of pit lane now, coming around the 19. 19's not going to pit. Okay, here we go. So we're seeing a bunch of short stops here. This was the key stop. And coming into pit lane right there, that was it. So if he black flagged, looked like he was a little wide there. We'll see. Because we'll get over to Flashin'. Flashin' just pitted. He is now out, got around the 19. And that should put him, after everything cycles out, if he can get out in front of the 19, that'll put him as a leader. So we're going to keep it on the 47 for a moment. See where he cycles out to the 19. Okay, 19 still in pit lane. Now, Flash is going to have a few lap older tires than the 19. So, could this be a valiant effort, but a mute one? We'll see. Because he did a little bit of a short stop to get that track time on the 19, but he was so far back that it might put him up there with them, but he's going to have those fresher tires. It looks like everybody's starting to come in right now. You got the 10 cars in. 19's back out. We'll let this cycle back around. Here comes the 19. Here comes the 10 car out. Oh, no,
The
51.
47 is
51.
in the lead.
All right, so Deadman's still holding. He's still out. Hasn't got his Ford Fresh Feel Goods yet.
Okay.
Let's Let's see here. So it's showing as the 47 as our race leader. Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yes,
Longshot
sir.
might have got a penalty there.
Oh my goodness!
Oh no.
Oh no!
I'm just taking a guess because he's
You're
back
right.
with
You are
so.
You are 100% right there,
Wow.
Corner. Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh my gosh! Did this just happen? Did he? Oh, right. I shouldn't have said anything, you guys. Oh man. Maybe I cursed him? I hope not. Because I did see him slide those tires and he was wide. And he looked a little hot coming into there. Oh no.
Oh boy. You hate to see it. Let's see where he can
Oh,
finish
he
at
had
least.
touched the car. Let's look at him right now. Let's see if we can get over to my man here. Other way. There he is. Okay, there's Long. There's Captain. Oh man. I believe this does to be true there, guys.
Oh boy.
Yep.
You hate to
Flash
see
9. Let's see where he's at on tracker right now. So he's crossing start finish line. Oh yeah. Yeah. So black flag, it looks, has come to the 19 of Longshot. The guy who was dominating this race on his last stop. We were just talking about it. About the only person that could beat that 9 car or that 19 car is Longshot himself. I believe just happened. Oh. All right, we'll see what he can gather back from this one, but I do believe he is now in that second position. Oh, man, oh man. Oh, that's unfortunate. So there's Flashlight right now, which is our race leader. He was in that second position and now has taken over the race lead due to the infraction bestowed down upon the 19 car of Longshot.
How many laps do we have?
We are, let's see. Looks like we are 17 to go. There's no way he's going to pick up a 30-second penalty.
Oh no.
Wow. So, now, as the track turns, the 47 now will take over that race lead. He's going to go ahead and try to hold on to this thing. I don't see anybody close to challenging him thus far, at least in the points or in the position order here. So we're watching. I don't see anybody coming out of the screen, and I believe this second place car could possibly
that one right there,
be.
Pittman is lapped.
Yeah, I believe the second place car could possibly be that 6 car, or that the 51 car and the 6 car is the second and third place.
Yeah, they've been.
Oh, there!
That's
wow.
where they've been.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, what happened?
Look at this. Okay, the 51 could possibly, if he's our second place, he's gaining on the 19.
Oh yes, he is.
Oh, okay. Well, the 19, yeah. So the 19's in second position, so that means that he could possibly be. He might lose that second position. So yes, we have clashing in the. This is going to be a battle for the second position right here, coming up to us right now. Clashing starting to gain in on the 19, and the 6 is right there. So that will bring Captain Cootie into that fourth position in that 6 car. Great job.
Great job.
Yep. 51 still running it tough though, man. He's see if he can snag that. I mean, now just because 19 got himself a speeding penalty does not mean that his car is any slower. All right? So I mean, he can, it's going to take everything that the 51 has to get up to that 19 car, and I believe the 19 is going to have the freshest tires. So, at least he may be secured.
They should work together.
I still don't think that they're going to have enough time to catch that 47. I'm looking on track right now. Yeah, they look pretty far back. At least almost a straightaway.
Yeah,
yep, almost a straightaway.
You're right. Yep.
I'm just watching the tracker trying to guess on who's where, but I see the 3 dots moving back there. You're in that turn, so yep, that makes sense. So they're almost on the opposite side of the track of the 47.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Yeah, 47. We're gonna walk away with this thing. He
Yeah.
just fell right into that pot of gold, is what he did. Woo! All right, let's see where our laps are down. Now I know we're winding this thing down here. Give us a moment. We'll give you a lap count. All right, so it looks like we are inside the 10, folks. 9 laps to go.
Uh-oh, True Death. His brother was just lapped. Now he's about to get lapped. He is fighting so hard.
Now, well, the 47 has, like, all the time in the world. I mean, time is definitely on that man's side, so he can give it up all he wants to make sure that he gets by that 3 car, or doesn't even want to pass the 3 car. He can chill behind him. He's got the time on track, so he's good. '51 gets past the 11. Now the 6 car's turn. 6 car is going to try to find that bottom line. 11 car goes high. 6 car rotates underneath. No problems. Man, so bummed out for long though, dude, but he ran himself a great race and an awesome program. So stoked for him. Flash 9 now makes it past the 3 car, set and sail again.
We've got 5 laps remaining.
All right.
Such a great race. Pittman just went into pit road.
So if you're tuning in late here, folks, we've got 5 laps left in this guy, coming into 4. Flash 9's our race leader. We had an unfortunate mishap happen with the 19 car of Longshot, who on his final green flag stop looked like he black flagged her and lost the lead, and he was dominating this race. So now the 47 now takes over, and who's running great. He was running a fast program as well, all the way through this race, and he was in that 2nd position. Now inherits the 1st place, and he's running himself a strong program where I believe he's going to take this thing home and get himself $300 today. It's a great run for him.
Yes, sir.
And some points too, which is going to be epic for him because he's trailing a little bit to Clashin and Scotty B, so he's going to be really happy about that. Also knowing that they're finishing a little bit further back. Clash missed out on some of those first stage points. I believe the 47 has nailed it every single time. So, at least in stage points throughout this entire race. This is this has been a 100% race, folks, with a 100% green flag run. Not one caution. Amazing.
Not one.
Yep. Short track even. Fastest short track in the world. I love saying that.
It's true. These boys are flying.
And it says it on the wall. I mean, you can't see it because they're going so fast. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, Flash 9 almost.
No, Flash 9 takes it right there. That was the victory. That was the last lap. That was it.
Yep.
Flash 9 takes it by a longins. And as we kind of get a little bit further back and watch the rest of crossing the line here.
I can hear them already.
There it is. The 21 getting across right there. All right. So Captain Cootie finishing up. So we got Flash 9 gets the win. Long shot with the stage win. Oop, 1 second here as we get back to that. All right. Yeah, so let's see again. Captain Cootie 4th, Field Feller 5th, McLovin 6th, JWoww 7th, Deadman 8th, True Death 9th, Mucka 10th, 11th. Ooh, almost had 11th. Flash 9, of course, our winner. Long shot 2nd place, Clash in 3rd. So Long shot with the stage win and Clashin with the stage win. So we got Flash 9, Long shot, and Clashin all with the podium finish, with Flash 9 coming out as our victor with that $300 at the end. Awesome run. Congratulations to Flash 9 stealing that win literally at the end. Great stuff right there. All right, let's go and bring us on back to the booth. All right. So that was Front Row Racing's first 100% race and mine as well, broadcasting LTB's first 100% race. And it wasn't as long as I thought. What do you know? How about that? So pretty stoked there. Went by pretty quickly. Hope everybody enjoyed the show thus far. And, man, we're just super stoked on everybody, the way they ran today. 0 cautions with that 100% race. They had a small number of cars on the field, but they had the best. So that's exactly why everybody kept it clean and green all the way through. I mean, this epic racing all the way through. Now, we are just checking to see if, normally we have our post-race show with this. I'm not sure if we're going to have one today. Just kind of waiting around just for a moment here, folks, to see if we're going to partake, if you will. All right. Well, all in all, great race. Pretty excited about the way everybody ran. And, I mean, we saw a lot of that, the dive bombs, the high line, Cootie holding it tough out there on the outside. Who else did a great job putting it down on the outside? Yeah, Cootie was there. He fended off that position. Man, there was just a number of drivers who found that outside line to be very useful at the end. All right, folks, we're just waiting for Q on drivers wise to see what we got going on here.
We do have a treat. We have a special treat gonna happen. We have Flash 9 is going to be doing some burnouts for us.
Oh, cool. Yeah, very happy about that one.
Yes. Watch him burn some rubber.
All right, so let's just wait for that invite back into that one. I'd love to see what's going to get thrown down over there. All right, so we got Flashing going to do some victory burnouts here, just like what you're seeing behind me. Hopefully he can throw up just as much smoke. But if you're tuning in a little late, this Front Row Racing, Left Turn Broadcast, and bringing you the All-Star race tonight. So great field of drivers. You had Scotty B, Clashin, Flash 9, Long Shot, Mucka, McLovin, Field Filler, J-Wow, True Death, Marley, Captain Cootie, Deadman, and Lynch in this guy tonight. So good 13 cars, smaller field at Iowa. Wow. Pretty impressive stuff there. 0 cautions, 100% greenage. That was just really good stuff all the way through. So we're going to wait around just for a minute. Not even a minute for a victory burnout. If we don't get into it, we're all good. We've been here for a long time anyways. So I would be more than happy to just get right to our... there we go. Now I'm just waiting for a little queue to get in. And I'll be fine with all that one. So very excited race though. I mean, some of the best parts I think was that outside line holding it down and really doing its best to guard that exit out of 3 or out of 4 and out of 2. So we're just waiting for a queue to get in.
Give me one moment. I will go see what's going on. See if they have an extra set of tires.
They're gonna need it after the burnout, hopefully. We're hoping you'll see those jokers blow. All right, folks. So we're just waiting for a little after interview thing with our winner here and the prize winner of over $300. I'm stoked on that one. I'd be stoked for it, man. Come on. That's it's a wheel.
All right.
That's a new wheel.
Go ahead and hop on over.
Right,
Screen is flipped.
Okay, so our race winner, Flash 9, in that 47 car. I mean, this is the best part of the race, I think. One of the best parts of the race.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you got to have them victory burnouts and, burn them down and all that. Well, that, and you want to make sure you burn it off so that way you can't be inspected for, any wrongdoings. All right? You burn it off, they can't check your clearance. Right? Well, the tires are flat.
Yes, right.
There's a reason why those drivers do that at the end. I'm just saying. All right, let's get all over to her. Okay, we're looking for Flash 9. This is it, your race winner, all-starring it up tonight. He did his job. He did exactly what he needed to do, which was run his program and let others make their mistakes and don't make any of his own, and thus bringing him to be the winner tonight. Great run for Flash 9 as he gonna light him up right now for us. Oh, light him up into the wall, he does. Oh, man, he really learned how to grab that e-brake. Ah, there he goes. Yeah, come on now, get him burning. Now you can go tear up that landscape. I mean, yeah, no one tore it up today, so you might as well go ahead and tear it up there, Flash. Appreciate it. Because I don't see any tracks in there because there wasn't any loose cars, any wreckings, or nothing. Y'all did a green run all day. Awesome. And he parks right there next to the Chevy sign. You couldn't have done it any better there, Flash. Good job, bud. They're not going to need Sherwin-Williams on this one. Like I said, everybody kept it off the walls, more or less. But definitely that Chevy symbol. Great parkings right there. All right, we're going to bring it back to the booth here. Let's see if we got Flash 9 up here on this one.
Yeah. That was nice.
All right, so Flash, you got a copy. All right, as we wait for our race winner here. And Mucka, you got a copy. Does anybody got a copy? We're seeing kind of staticky right now. Do we have anybody else messing around on comms? Someone turn back feedback or something?
Yeah, you
That's quarter panel, thank you.
You got me, Tron?
Yeah, we got you. Flash, is that you?
No, it's long shot.
Is that long shot? Oh, my man! Long shot. Okay, so the guy that we try and talk to for quite the minute now. Give a second. We're trying to switch over comms. I'm getting a lot of static right now.
I can't see him. He's wearing camo.
Hold on a second here, folks. We're trying to get this static out of our comms.
Easy, your mic.
All right. There we go. Hopefully not. All right, there he is. Got you up on cams, bud. All right. Oh, no, I guess it didn't pop up. That's okay. We are not getting our comms up today. We get a little static on Discord on our interview tonight. But give us a rundown what happened there, bud. You have the race handled. Done. All right. And I mentioned a little something during the broadcast, which you'll hear. And I think I cursed you. But go ahead and play it from your seat if you don't mind.
Yeah, we had a great car. It was rolling. We were just making laps, trying to make sure we stayed clean. First stage, we were able to kind of get out front, pull away a little bit. Made some adjustments in the first stage that really helped the car take off. Had the invert for the second stage. Started back in 10th. Was able to work our way back up through the pack. Really nice. Car handled good. Handled really good in traffic. We were able to chase down, I believe it was that man, get around him, pull back away. But that pit stop in stage 2, pit road speeding, driver error, pushed us back. We finished 7th, stage 2, which, we wanted to win it, but to finish 7th gave us a up front starting spot for stage 3. Started 3rd, was able to kind of take our time, chase down JWoww on before the first pit stop, got around him, and then we were just kind of setting sail from there. Trying to, just be patient, get through the laps, lap after lap, and driver makes another error coming to pit road and got busted again right at the time we didn't need it. and that ended our race right there.
Yeah, I bet, my man. I'm sorry about that too, dude. That was unfortunate business right there. I mean, you literally had that race to win. No, you did. You had it. There was good stuff. And allowed others to make their mistakes on track, and he was able to capitalize on that at the end. Very excited for him on that matter, at least. But it's upsetting for you in that one because, again, you had that car to beat.
Yeah, it's a bummer, but we don't keep our heads down. We keep our heads up, and we'll move on to the next race. And one of these weeks we're gonna get that thing in victory lane, and hopefully sooner rather than later.
I hope so. I really do. I mean, like I said, you're primed. You're right there. You've always been. So, man, I can't wait. I can't wait for it because I know it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen real soon. We got Bristol coming up. How's your program there?
I like Bristol. I think we're gonna have a really good car there. I think we'll be very competitive. It's hard to say. It's Bristol. It is Bristol, so start getting that traffic and everything. But hopefully we can keep our car clean there and whatnot, and hopefully be in the same position and not have driver error again. So that's what we're looking to do, whatnot. So.
Well, best of luck to you in that matter. I know that, it's just little mistakes, and those always happen. And you gotta slough them off, right off your shoulder, and then just get on to the next one.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Well, congratulations on your great run tonight, though, bud. You did a really good job tonight.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Mucka for putting this on, JCR, the Left Turn, for putting on the program that you guys do. Awesome program there, and everybody watching. I'd just like to thank all the fans and whatnot. So, it's an awesome season, and we'll keep digging.
Copy that. Thank you so much for that.
Yep, thank you.
All right, we got a man clashing. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, clashing. Man, you had yourself a good car out there today. Now, you had yourself one heck of a handful at the beginning of this race. You're out there charging it. Everyone's in line. We're doing a good job. Was there contact at the beginning when you spun, or was that just a little slip up with the car?
Stage one? Nah, I was just testing out the outside, and I made a mistake.
Man, that was some wicked stuff, and to watch you march your way back through the field was pretty impressive, buddy. Now, how was your tire program throughout the race? Did you have plenty of tire left? Were you burning them off? Did you find yourself having to manage your tires, or were you able to go pretty much full gustos all run?
I was able to go hard the whole run.
Okay.
I lacked a little bit of speed. I don't know what they had, but I was definitely off pace compared to them.
Now, well, speaking of that pace, now, did you happen to find any of that speed in that high line? We saw a few drivers utilizing that and really fending off those runs on the bottom. Did you find yourself utilizing that high line as well and making it work to your advantage?
The high line was nice, but with my setup, I could only run up there for about 5 laps, and it would feed up my right rear.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so basically, just the high line was more dependent upon your balance of your car initially for you to make that high line useful.
Yeah, it was nice for the start of the stages, passing people. But once you got open track to bottom, it's probably preferred.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, we saw a lot of multi-grooved lanes being used throughout the race. If you a bunch of those dive bomb moves going to the outside, and we watched a few of your passes where, man, you had to work side by side with someone for a few laps straight before you were actually able to clear them. Did you see a lot of patience throughout them? I've seen a lot of patience out there, but more or less through the field. What did you see out there?
Oh, it was nice, clean racing all night. No problems.
Man, everybody able to make their programs stick and run and play them out through without any kind of mishaps. You can't go wrong with that type of a race, especially for a 100% full length race. Oh, bejesus. Wow. And for you guys to keep it green the whole time, very awesome work for everybody tonight, including yourself there, 51, buddy.
Yeah, shout out to Cootie. He was in the top 3 pretty much all night. He had a really good car.
We watched him march his way through the field and hold
yeah.
strong, battle it, side by side with pretty much everybody, and found himself
That
up in that
boy
top
was
5
moving.
throughout the entire evening. So impressive run by that guy. Like I said, he just keeps impressing all of us. So I really hope he keeps up his great work and his awesome program. But hey, great work to you tonight there, Clash. And again, hey, how majestic was that though? Seriously, of you 4 poles in a row, and you starting on the pole again for tonight's race.
Yeah, gotta thank Scotty for that. I know he has work.
Right.
But shame.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it was just kind of good. I mean, honestly, you're getting like the most experience I've ever seen of one driver when it comes to launching the start of the race. So, I mean, you control that race pace every single week in and week out. So, are you gonna be a little worried when we're not on point? You gonna remember how to start back in a group? I mean, just
that's not
wondering.
the problem. The problem is they're running out of tricks to get the jump on the second place.
Oh yeah. Noticing. Yeah.
After a while, they'll figure it out.
Well, that just means you have to twist up your program a little bit more, huh?
Yeah.
Well, great run and great job for you tonight, bud. Awesome work.
All right, yeah, thank you.
You got it. My pleasure. All right, into our race winner, Flash 9. What's happening, my man? Dude, look at you, dude. All right, so you ran yourself an impeccable program tonight. No mistakes, nothing like that. Didn't have the fastest car out there tonight. You had one of the fastest cars out there tonight. And you had yourself an awesome long run program, but at the end of the day, the 19th seemed to pull. But in the overall, you did it right. You no mistakes. You ran yourself like I mentioned earlier, an impeccable program throughout, thus bringing you home that checkered flag at the end. I mean, that shows true talent right there in a nutshell. Utilizing your program. You might not have the best car out there, but being the best, one of the best racers, will put you in victory lane. Can put you in victory lane. Sorry. Flash, give us your eyes, man. Your eyes on track, and tell us how your car was. I mean, was it good on the bottom? Was it good on the top? Did you find yourself utilizing that high line as well?
Well, first of all, let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't have the best car. Started out, I thought the 19, the 51, the 21, and I were all really equal. But the JWoww and Longshot, the last 10 laps of the run, I just didn't have the right rear stability, and that's when they gapped me, and then I knew I was kind of in trouble because I didn't really see a lot of cautions coming, especially after the first stage went green the way it did. So, I was just trying to mess with the tire pressures and the wedge a little bit throughout the race, and got it better, but kind of hurt the speed a little bit at the beginning of the run. So I really didn't gain a whole lot from it, and just really the last stage, the second to last run, or maybe it was, I think we still had 2 pit stops left. Longshot and I stayed the exact same distance between each other, I think the entire 40 laps. It was crazy that neither one of us made a mistake, and then didn't make any changes the next stop, and it wouldn't turn anymore, and pretty much doubled his lead over me, and I knew I had to do something to try to close that gap, make him mess up or something. Came in with 30 to go, came out right behind him. So I'd like to think I pressured him into speeding a little bit, but he definitely had us covered, especially over 140 laps. But it just feels good to win, man. I know the Daytona 500 win's huge, but there's a lot of luck that goes into restrictor plate racing. I was just had a lot of teammate help in that race and have lost a couple since then. And to get this one back feels incredible.
I bet, my man. I bet. You said you've been running an impeccable program, throughout the season. You're finding yourself in that third place in points. You have that one win already. You got that. Now you're second here. Got that all-star deal, and you got some extra bonus points that are going to help stack on top of what you have there, boosting you up a little bit closer to that number one position here, putting you in a really good fight at the end of this thing. You got Long Shot right there and Mucka climbing as well. So you run yourself just an amazing program, and super proud of what you've accomplished over at Front Row Racing. I mean, you and Long Shot and a multitude of others have literally stepped in here with the full guns blazing, and haven't missed a beat.
It's because of his favorite driver.
Copy that.
His favorite driver right there on his shirt.
Absolutely, right? Got the Gordon.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's like I said,
that's that man right there.
Flash, you did a great job. Now, another thing is, so
great job, bud.
You did mention something about on the race here, is that it didn't turn on the last stage. It wasn't turning like it was. Now, was that due to maybe a buildup on the rubber on the track? Was the track changing at all? I mean, because it's a 100-lap race, so I'm really curious to see if that, because it's so long of a race, if that did make a difference.
I didn't really notice anything. Honestly, I was messing with the wedge and tire pressures enough that, it's not like I didn't make a single change through the whole race and, wanted it to just come to me. But the one run where I got into second, the car, was great the whole run. And I was matching lap time with him, came in, didn't make any changes at all. And then I didn't think I was driving it, that much different. It just was sliding center off. But yeah, for the last 30 laps, I loosened it up because I knew I had to try to come in before him and try to come out at least on his bumper, to see if he'd make a big mistake or not. And I had to be fast enough to keep up with him. So, but once I heard him over the mic, I knew I could back it down a little bit. Knew I just needed to up myself. So, but yeah, I mean, having a lead like that is the ideal situation. To not have someone pressuring you the last 30 laps, but this league, it's not easy. You got 5 guys that are going to fill your mirror for a 50% race, and you have to be able to handle that pressure of holding your line every lap and being fast. And I've been, top 5, led some laps, but just haven't been in the right position. And with here and a couple other leagues I race with, it's like the best of the best that I've come across, and I owe it to all those guys for making me better and just forcing me to keep learning and putting that pressure on myself to stay up front.
Yeah. Well, that pressure's working, my man, because you're doing it and you're getting it done. So I'm excited to see what you have for us coming up in Bristol. All right, we got a big ones over there in Bristol. All right, the Coliseum of Racing there, bud.
So the track program's come a long way in the past couple months. So Iowa, all I pretty much had to do was plug Richmond and make a couple changes, and it worked great. And Bristol's really good, and looking forward to that. So just gotta try to stay up front. That's the thing.
Well, man, we're going to be looking for you up there, bud. So you got a second win of the season, and we're going to be looking for more to come out of that 47 machine, dude. So great job for that RCR program, for your team and whatnot, and of course for your entire deal, dude. For all of the time that you've been putting into these setups and all this racing for it to pay off in your favor. Congratulations to you, bud.
Yeah, thank you, JCR, Mucka, Left Turn, all you guys, all the competitors, and my RCR teammates. Hopefully we can get a couple more wins and make a strong run for this championship.
Yeah. Well, I'm really hoping for it. I'm really hoping for it, bud. And if you guys just keep it up, man, it's going to be there. It's going to be there for sure. We're going to see. I can't wait to see what the end of the season is going to look like and what's going to unfold.
All right. Thank you, buddy.
You got it. My pleasure. We'll see you at Bristol next week.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's bring up Mucka. Mucka, you got a copy here, bud.
Yeah, I got you, Tron.
All right. Copy all of that, my man. So you had yourself one heck of a race out there. How did you feel it went for your the 100% race? First one of front row, first one of LTB. Take up a few more minutes. Why not? Yeah, go over this thing for sure.
What else can you ask for? A 100% race with 0 cautions. It doesn't get any better than that. Congratulations to Flash. Long shot, Clash and long shot. I feel your pain, man. That was a rough way to take a loss. But it just goes to show you got to be on point on everything. Pit road speed, exit of pit road, entrance of pit road, if you want to win in this league.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's all I really could say. Everybody that made the race tonight, you belong there. It showed. You know what I mean? We went 280 laps without a caution. So, which is pretty amazing.
Sure is.
We had a teammate of mine who blew an engine early in the race. I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
But it's that's things we can't handle. The stuff out of our hands. You know what I mean? You probably I don't know. It was a great race. Really looking forward to Bristol. We're only halfway through the season, and as you can see, 5th through 12th is all divided by 7 points.
Yeah.
So it's super tight, super tight.
Hence why these extra bonus points right here are advantageous to you guys.
Yeah, no, there wasn't a ton of points handed out tonight. The top 10 each stage, top 10 at the end of the race. We were giving out points, so just shows the effort and the time that guys been putting into these cars, because you slack off a little bit, you're going to be at the back of the pack, no problem. And that's the truth. So super impressed with everybody's job tonight.
You mentioned the the effort that all these drivers put into the cars, but I mean, we need to put a little shout out to how much effort these guys put into their talent alone and how much they work.
It's nonstop. It's every night basically you're on working on your car. It's what we do to make each other faster and to make the racing great is, like tonight's Sunday, Monday we usually a relaxed day, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you'll see every one of these front row guys on working on their cars, setting up lobbies, racing each other during the week to find out how they can make their car faster. And then you show up, you race with the guys on Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, and come Sunday night, they're 0.3 faster. So it's constant work they're doing on their cars. It's you can't ask for more.
Yep, pretty impressive. We got Bristol coming up. Pretty stoked about that. So hope you got a good program there, bud. I know you do. You always have.
I'm always going to get my car up in that top 10.
Yep.
So it's just a matter of how high up I go.
Absolutely. Well, awesome run tonight. Great race by everybody. Really stoked for the 100% race and 100% caution free. Just great work.
Great job.
Great work by everybody. Man, but thank you, Mike. Appreciate everything you did.
Special thanks to you, Tron, and Easy for stepping in the booth, and Marley for stepping in after you blew your engine. JCI, Century 21.
Yes,
if it wasn't for these guys, we couldn't be doing this.
Right. Absolutely, 100%.
Thank you.
And no worries, Muck. I did get my Ford jokes in when I found out that Marley blew his motor. So I had to get that. I mean, that's just the door was wide open.
Yeah, you guys know the acronym.
I mean, boom, a wide open door. Heck yeah, I'm jumping through it.
I hear you. Found on road dead.
Oh man. So,
first on race day, just not today.
Not today. Not today. Not today. All right, Marley. Since we got you up
You
here,
still
bud.
did a great job tonight, Marley.
You did. So minus your engine package, everything else in your car was golden. So let's go ahead and talk about your setup real quick before we get out of here. We got LTB Garage busting this one out, correct?
Yeah, we'll be putting this thing out there. During the race, it was a little loose on the long run. I believe it was Flash 9 that mentioned there that he was lacking a little bit of rear end stability.
Mm-hmm.
We battled that in that first stage, and after the first pit stop, we got it really close. One more pit stop, it would have been perfect.
Wow.
We made that pit stop and came out without an engine. So I don't really know. I don't understand how it happened.
I
weren't
do.
under caution.
I have an idea of how it happened. How you blew your motor. Right here. Here, this guy. Here, I got. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna shut up. Sorry, bud. It's not because you're driving a Ford or nothing. I said I have an idea of why your motor blew, dude. Because it's just Yeah, it was
No, definitely not a Ford issue. Definitely a server issue.
But I like the Ford issue better. Oh, it's so much more fun.
No. Not at all. Not at all.
Woo!
I don't know.
Oh man. Okay, so folks.
Usually the bow ties blow their motors.
No.
But,
you mean finish in front of the? You mean finish in front of the?
The reason why they blow their motors is because they spent all their time pushing the Fords. All right, folks. So, look, we had enough shenanigans for one night. Man, lots of fun. Tune into the garage. We got Marley over there doing himself impeccable work, as well as the rest of the drivers on this track. But he's putting out them setups for everybody out, to help you through your leagues and your programs and your open racing as well. So make sure you tune into there. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Long race. Excited to hit end of stream on this one. But man, great stuff out there. 100% green run on this 100% race. So can't go wrong. But folks, thanks again for tuning in. And until next time, everybody get it done out there. Keep it pointing the right direction. And we'll see you soon. Stay tuned.